Hi everybody, welcome to episode 19, Team Valley MOT. We're going to do another walk at the workshop today. I think it's about 1 or maybe 0 degrees outside. Luckily for the lads, I think we're just at 19, 20 degrees inside. We're going to start on this Mercedes I came in today. So came in with basically they've got the push button start, and when that stops working it's because there's a fault normally in the ECU and it makes you take that button out and use the key to override it. So the customer thought there was a problem with that button, but there wasn't. It was actually just a fault in the engine which stops it working. So the fault was these glow plugs here. So obviously in a cold morning, that'll bring your cylinder temperatures up, helps the car start a lot easier. So 2 of them were failed, and we'll put a set of 4 in just to get that all sorted. The Porsche's all done. That was in the last video. Apart from we need 2 rear flexies for the brakes, so just wait for them. There's 4 Michelin cross climates there. Starting to get a lot of winter tears now. Obviously, as soon as you start seeing frost on the road, which we're definitely seeing at the minute. They're a really good tyre, especially for the winter months. A lot of companies now are changing their vans onto there because obviously if the lads can't get out of the street in the morning, they're obviously not making any money. Some of the bits are here for this afternoon's work. This Transit Connect, this coming as a non-runner, and the time belt are actually snapped. So a lot of times on these you can get away with just changing the cam. So that's the camshaft there in this car. So it's 8 valve. But what happens is these lobes here are actually pressed on to this tube, and when the valve comes up and makes contact with the piston when the belt's snapped, it'll actually turn that lobe so you can never get the timing right and it won't start. So we did replace the cam, and let's say 9 times out of 10 you put that cam in, change the rockers, and then it's away. But unfortunately that one has actually bent the valves. So there's the belt here. So that's what the belt's supposed to look like. It's supposed to have all the teeth intact, but unfortunately on this one lost a couple of teeth. So that's damaged the engine. So I'll be getting the cylinder head off later on. This Mariva, this came in for a really bad timing chain noise. So we've done the timing chain on that, and that was how we've actually found the guides. So your timing chain actually runs along these guides and it keeps the pressure on to make sure it's got the right tension. But unfortunately these ones have all shattered. Engine's not too bad actually. It's all back together, it's running now. I think we'll take this for a test drive once it's cooled down, make sure it's all good to go, then we'll get that back to the customer. We've got a Transit custom in. This also was recovered. See, we had a lot of recoveries. Must be the cold weather. This van actually stopped because the DPF was blocked that badly, so it must be asking for a regen. There's probably a reason why that filter hasn't self-cleaned, but the DPF's blocked solid. So we're going to take it off, get that cleaned out, back on the car. We'll do a regen once it's clean, and then we'll get that van back on the road. I think it's seen better days there. This little Fabia is also a towed in non-runner. Gary's just on with that now. I think he's narrowed it down to the EGR valve's actually stuck open, so it wouldn't run. We've put a blanket plate in just to prove it. Car's now running all right, so we're going to put a new EGR valve on there. Got a Jag XF here. Taylor's just done a full service on it. Done a full service health check. Nice car. So all the filters changed, all the fluids. He's just going to reset the service light there, and then we'll get that outside back to the customer. This little Peugeot, this came in with a fault code for catalytic converter efficiency. So basically what happened to these is the top of the catalytic converter actually cracks, and then it upsets the mixture. So the lambda sensor, which is a sensor which sort of sniffs the gases, if you like, in the exhaust, that knows there's a problem, and then that's basically telling us that the mixture's not right. But what it is actually that through the crack, the air is going in and upsetting that. So it'll tell you that the cat isn't efficient, but obviously it won't be because half it's coming out the top of it and the rest of it goes out the tailpipe. Just had a car in there for MOT. I just want to run through again that when we get 10,000 subscribers on our channel, that we're going to be giving away the little Fiat Panda. Hopefully over the Christmas we'll get a little bit more time and we'll get that Panda in. It's the Panda 100 horsepower, 10,000 subscribers, and we're going to give that car away to somebody random. I've now decided that on 5,000 we're going to give away £500. So if you can push it on a bit, like, subscribe and share the page, and obviously on social media if you can push it as well, that'll help the channel. So anybody who's subscribed from literally 0 subscribers to the 5,000, we're going to give away £500, and when we get to 10,000 we're going to give away that little Fiat Panda. Hope to see you next time. This episode has been a little bit short, but it's crazy busy as usual here. Hope to see you next time. Thanks.